protests on the street because they locked up this kid's father that was making these claims because he was walking up and down Broad Avenue in Leonia with signs saying that this teacher molested my son, and he would show up at these fundraisers and grab the microphone, and the cops came and locked him up, put him in a straitjacket, put him in Bergen Pines, a mental institution in Paramus.
Really?
Yeah, the police, for him speaking up about how his son was molested.
Ugh.
So now I'm home on leave watching all this play out, right? And I'm hanging out at this bar that, I hung out at. And I don't know how I found out where he lived. I can't pin who told me that. But somebody brought him up because I guess they knew what was going on in Leonia. And we must have been talking about it at the bar, wherever I was, but somebody knew his address. And they told me where he lived. So now I'm at the bar planning out his murder. That, all right, hey, I'm going to go over his house. I'm going to kill him. But I'm going to go back to Germany. Nobody's ever going to know I did it. That was my thinking.
Right.
That was my plan because, I'm half in the bag. So that's what I did. I drove up to his house, his condominium in Fort Lee, and I knocked on his door. He answered the door. He sees it's me because I hadn't seen him in like maybe 5 or 6 years after this, maybe. But he recognized me and he lets me in. And I remember him shutting the door, and I'm ready to jump him, but he was quicker than me. He turned around and walked off and went into another room. And while he did that, I'm standing around in his house looking for something to grab. And how am I, what am I going to do when he comes out that door? He was in there for a few minutes at least. And I'm waiting for him to come out. But at that time, I'm coming down off my high and my drunkenness. And I'm not saying to myself, oh, who saw me come in here? I'm starting to think about what I was going to do to him. Then he came out of the room. He's like, oh, you got to go. I was on the phone with my lawyer or something like that. And they said, you got to go. Because maybe whoever he was talking to thought I was wearing a wire or something. And I was sent there. Because at this time, all that stuff's going down with him.
He's got this lawsuit going on.
Yeah, so they probably think I'm setting him up. And that's why he told me to leave.